So thank you all for your presence today and for your invaluable contributions to shaping the content of this symposium. Your questions, concerns, and aspirations shared through the pre-event assessment survey have been instrumental in crafting our discussions regarding AI in education. Already, we are working together to chart a path forward. Now, without further ado, I invite Travis Draud and Nathan Kelly from OCCC to present their analysis of the pre-event assessment survey, setting the stage for our symposium discussions. Thank you.
Good morning. First of all, I want to thank Dr. Staley-Jones and Dr. Ortiz for their leadership, and I want to thank Dr. Simmons and Dr. Reisinger and Dr. Cole for their leadership. I want to tell you that it's a real honor to stand here today at the AI Symposium. In some ways, this event seems like the culmination of a lot of work. That's because it was. And so today feels like a final product, but it also feels like a precipice moment of the first steps of a journey into a future that will be interplayed with artificial intelligence and exploring the potentials of that, the implication, and the role that it'll play in shaping not just the future of higher education, but the future of the human race. When you registered for this symposium, you answered questions in a very in-depth pre-survey. And about 1 week ago, I received those results. That data came to me in an Excel spreadsheet that was 272 rows and 96 columns. So this is a little over 26,000 data points, and they were not numbers. And I had 1 week to make any sense of it. And I currently teach over 20 credit hours, all on campus, starting at 11 a.m. and ending at 9:50 p.m. I'm also a board member of the Da Vinci Institute, a course coordinator for 2 separate courses. And believe it or not, I do have friends who I try to see sometimes. So, needless to say, there simply were not enough free hours in my day to make any good sense of this data in a manual fashion. Luckily, I knew some tools that could help me, and those happen to be AI driven. First of all, I used an online tool that helped me convert that data from an Excel file to a PDF, but not only that, it reduced the file size for it. Then I used a tool you may have heard of called Claude. Claude and I had a conversation about this data, and that took just under 10 minutes. I'm going to share that with you today. The insights that we were able to glean from that data is going to help us do the crucial task of acknowledging the diverse perspectives and sentiments that our community holds towards this technology. I'm happy to say that the data analysis fell right in line with what I thought the collective mindset of our OCCC family was about when it comes to AI. And I just got those through my interactions with you all during our conversations and our AI affinity group meetings, but it was nice to finally have the data to support my intuition. First and foremost, there was a major sense of optimism amongst the survey responses. Many of you expressed excitement and hope for what seems like a limitless potential that AI will give us across our various fields of study, from education to healthcare and data analysis, amongst others. I'm really happy to see this optimism because I share that with you. But this optimism is not just blind. It's fueled by the belief that we can increase our efficiency of this academic institution, we can increase student learning, and we can ensure accessibility within our programs. This optimism is not merely passive, it's accompanied by a proactive eagerness to explore AI's capabilities and harness its power for the betterment of OCCC as a collective. Alongside this optimism, there exists a curiosity, a hunger to delve deeper into the intricacies of AI, to hone our skills and to uncover its applications within our professional spheres, from utilizing AI for student support to enhancing research projects and user experiences. The curiosity within our community is what will propel us forward, driving us to embrace the unknown and the possibilities that AI represents. However, I would be remiss if I were not to acknowledge the concerns that have surfaced amidst the wave of optimism and curiosity. Some of us, including myself, have apprehensions about job displacement, bias in AI algorithms, and the potential loss of something we're calling the human touch. Privacy and data security also loom as large areas of concern. This underscores the need for transparency and ethical considerations in AI implementations whenever they are done. But what is reassuring to me is that these concerns don't just exist in this room or even just in higher education, but they're generally expressed in nearly every facet of human culture that will be impacted by AI. And you can argue that all of it will be. Nevertheless, amidst those concerns, there is a real sense of openness to innovation within our community. Despite the uncertainties that accompany any technological revolution, the folks in this room and on this campus share a willingness to explore AI technologies, to engage with them, and to leverage them for innovation and improvement. Our collective resolve to enhance the processes and decision-making at OCCC will let us set the standard for how AI is used ethically, responsibly, and effectively in higher education, not just in Oklahoma, perhaps even the world at large. So as I wrap up, I want to tell you that we should carry the same spirit of optimism, curiosity, and openness to innovation that's shown through in our pre-survey responses. And I'm certain that if we do that, today will be both engaging and useful as we share meaningful dialogue, insights, and strategies for how we begin to chart a course towards the future of AI, where it serves as a catalyst for positive change, enriching our lives and empowering OCCC as a whole. Thank you.